Hey there, Capricorn. It is April, the Organic Alchemist, and I am here with your new moon to full moon love and relationship reading for March. This goes from March 6th through March 19th. If you do happen to run into it at a later date, just know that this information from the past is probably going to resonate with something that you are working on in the present moment. If you do like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that I am making content worth sharing. If you want to see more, please click that subscribe button. I'm going to try and talk. I think it's the lawnmower, which I really apologize, guys. There is nothing that I can do about it. And I either kind of get your readings out and go ahead and do them, or we wait. And so I'm going to lose any light at all soon. So I figured we'd go ahead and do this. So yes, please subscribe. I love getting your comments, so please comment. Any information you need to follow me anywhere else, Instagram, Facebook, to book your own personal reading. If you feel guided to support the channel through tips or donations, all that information is in the description box below. And with that, we are going to get into your reading, Capricorn. All right, so we got your theme. Oh, guys, and please, if you are finding benefit, please share this with your friends. I always put these into a playlist, so you can just share the whole playlist, and then you don't have to worry about any particular friend sign or posting like 8,000 videos, which nobody wants to do. I wouldn't expect you to do that. So anyway, all right, Capricorn. So let's get the direct message from your guides. All right, Capricorn. So like attracts like is your overall theme in love. It is reminding you to remember that if you want love, you got to give love, and what you are intending, visualizing, thinking as your recurring thoughts is what you are going to manifest. The direct message from your guides is that whatever it is that you are working on, it is worth waiting for. And this is the second time, like, you guys got some, there are a couple of people out there. I can't remember. I think it was Pisces who also had the worth waiting for. So I don't know, for some of you Capricorns, you might be dealing with the Pisces. You guys are going through the same stuff, but I will say always interpret the worth waiting for card as also the worth working for card. So it's all about divine timing, and it's all about doing the personal work necessary to manifest that particular scenario. So how is this information showing up in Capricorn's life? And that is as a cornucopia. So this is whatever is going on, whatever you're doing, this is a blessing. This is bringing an abundance of whatever it is that you need. Now that may be an abundance of lessons for some of you, but these are the type of lessons that lead to kind of the ultimate growth. The cornucopia is also about really harvesting, being able to harvest all of the positivity and the intentions that you have set out in just this truly, truly blessed way. So let's see, how is this scenario showing up in Capricorn's everyday life, Spirit? What is going on for our Capricorns? Let us see here. What is going on for Capricorn? All right, so Capricorn, you are sitting in your power. You have taken, you either have found an authority in your life that you truly respect, or you have become your own authority. You are starting to, if you haven't already, get really organized and really managing your existence, your life. And that has led you to a new opportunity. There is definitely something new that is going to require a leap of faith. And right now, you're not moving forward in that. There is some hesitation that you are having. And that now this may be the universe telling you that you need to get organized, because you may not have gotten all your horses in a row, so to speak, to move forward. But I also feel like it's like this leap of faith needs to be taken. But what I feel more here is not so much that you're not organized. Like, I feel like you are kind of on top of your game, but you're just not so sure about the leap of faith. I feel like you're just not sure if you're ready to take the jump and really move forward with whatever this is. But we do have Spirit telling you that what you're going to get is what you put out there, what you're thinking, what you're intending. So whatever you're fearing here is going to be what's coming back to you. The Spirit is also telling you that that it's okay to wait for divine timing. That divine timing is at work. And so maybe because this may be also not so much that you're ready to take the leap of faith, but you're feeling a little stuck. And so that stuckness may be related to the fact that it's not quite the timing to get that complete cornucopia of kind of an outcome or of a blessing in your life. But I also believe that that's kind of just the energy that's coming through right now, is just this energy of blessings and the cornucopia of just overflowing. But there's definitely either a way that you're feeling stuck or you're not feeling quite comfortable taking this leap of faith. So what happened before this that kind of got us in this situation? So it looks like there was this potential for love or potential for some sort of caring relationship or relationship around something that you care about. So this may be, this can always still be related to work or what have you, because people have really passionate relationships with their work. But there's a place where it just, you went into that, but it just didn't kind of move forward in the way in which you were hoping that it would. And you were basically, instead of, wow, interesting. But you started noticing that there was something about it that wasn't working out. Like, it looks like, I mean, I don't know. Let me see here. I want to sit with this for a minute. Yeah, there were just, so this didn't move forward because there were some things that you were noticing that just, you started noticing kind of the negative things there. And so instead of focusing on what was positive there, you're kind of seeing like the things, you're really focused on the things that won't work out right now is what I'm seeing, is that that's where you were when you're in your authority. But I think that's part of the reason why you're not moving forward with this, is that there is, and that's coming under the leap of faith, is that there's something there that you're seeing that just has you focusing on the aspects of what won't work out. And I think that you're not, you're really kind of stuck on that one aspect, and there are all these other possibilities there for how it might work out, but you're kind of stuck on, you're like, yeah, but this one says it won't work out, because I like how it's just the one cup tipped over there, but you're focused on the fact that one cup is tipped over. And then here you're like, no, I'm just going to drink from this one cup. I don't want to see the other things. I believe this story that I'm telling myself, and I'm going to stick to it. And I feel like that is why you're just not moving forward in this. You're like, you saw the opportunity to take the leap of faith, and you were just like, but you got turned over cups. Oh no, and I'm just going to stick with my story that you have turned over cups. And so that's where I really kind of feel it has led to this, where you're definitely sitting staunchly in your authority. You see the opportunity, but you're not moving. So let us see what aspect of the divine feminine. Ooh. So this may have been something that someone did, that they are requiring, or something that you or the other person did. Now, this could also be somebody just focusing on the negative aspects of you, or something that happened where it's like this one little thing happened and suddenly that's the story they're telling themselves. But let's see the aspect of the divine masculine that is coming through to be worked on. All right, so we have for the divine feminine, the Valkyries, or redemption. So there is an aspect, there's someone or something here that is seeking redemption. And I think that that comes from kind of this focus and the story that's being told about this one thing that occurred. And I'm going to have to change this. Let's see. Can I do this for you guys without making a ton of change? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're a little bright. I'm really trying to work with this lighting, guys. It's hard this time of day. So we have this idea of redemption, where you know, whether it's redemption from not taking that leap, or the redemption of whatever this negative aspect this person, you or this other person, has decided to just focus on, and that's the story of what is. And then under the divine masculine, we have the shapeshifter. So there are two ways that this is coming through for me. There are kind of two storylines, where for some of you, I think this is about not giving redemption and not taking that leap of faith, because the person that you're dealing with is a shapeshifter. Like, they're just, whatever story needs to be told, they can kind of move into whatever mold, and there really isn't an authenticity with them. For others of you, it's recognizing that just seeing one side of a person isn't seeing all that they are, both in the positive and in the negative. So I believe that this is, you know, that for some of you, you're just focusing on the fact that this one negative thing happened, and you're determining that is the only shape, the only form that this person has to offer, that this situation has to offer. And I believe that there is more there, and that you need to see the other aspects of that person. So I just pulled your Lightwork Shadow Work card. I'm going to pull your Personal Growth Soul Evolution card, and we will take a look at the additional work that you guys can do. So really, you know, kind of determining, when I pull these divine masculine and divine feminine cards, these are about really looking into these ideas of redemption and shape-shifting. These are still a part of your work. They're not just like predictions, or this is what's going on, or this is the personality. Those are still a part of your work. So for the light work, shadow work, you guys are working into the light attribute of the gambler. And this is being willing to follow your intuition and take that leap. So that's interesting. So you're working into that, and this is about, you know, following your intuition when you doubt yourself and when others doubt you. And then it's surrendering defensiveness, is that personal growth, mindset, soul evolution kind of work of, you know, being comfortable in your decision and not feeling the need to defend that, or to, you know, defend this person if part of the reason why you're not taking the leap is maybe because other people are like, well, they did this one thing, and you're like, but it's one thing. It's one thing. And so trusting your own intuition and surrendering your defensiveness, even when those around you aren't supporting your decision. So we're going to look at the outcome that our beautiful Capricorns can expect if they do their work here. So what is the outcome that is available to our Capricorns if they do their work here, Spirit? What outcome can they look forward to? All right, so this is interesting. So there is an imbalanced kind of an emotional imbalanced energy that is there for you guys. And I want to read this. It's like, it's interesting. It's like there's this emotional imbalance that you're going to see because of this work that you're going to do. You're literally going to be able to avoid disaster and move into a more balanced energy. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's like there is still, or maybe it's like this. Oh, that's what it is. There's either someone or an aspect of you that is imbalanced, that doing this work is going to enable you to avoid disaster. So whether it's working through your own personal imbalance that is going to make you avoid disaster, or you're going to see someone's emotional imbalance. And this imbalance can come through as being, you know, totally emotionally crazy or totally emotionally locked down and like completely closed off. But whatever that is, that's going to become obvious to you, and it's going to, and doing this work is going to make that obvious to you, whether it's within you or yourself. It's going to literally enable you to avoid disaster and really sit in an emotionally balanced place. So whether it is you seeing that emotionally balanced person and doing the work that's necessary to avoid that disaster, or whether that is balancing your own emotional imbalance to avoid the disaster, and in that finding your emotional balance. So I hope that makes sense, Capricorn. That kind of does for us. We're so funny emotionally. Like, we can be so closed off, and yet we are so emotional simultaneously. It's the most amazing thing. All right, and your final message is that it literally is the new moon in Capricorn. So, but it is letting you know that your hard work is paying off, Cappies. The work that you're doing this work here, you know, facing that idea of redemption and shape-shifting and finding out what those aspects of the divine masculine and feminine mean for you, both in your life and in this particular scenario. Doing that light work to follow your intuition even when people doubt you, and surrendering your defensiveness, and moving into that space where you can either see your own emotional imbalance or that of others, and make those decisions and do that work so you don't create the disaster. All right, my dear Capricorns, as always, I hope that you found that resonated for you. You found it useful and beneficial. Mwah! I love you guys. I will see you next reading. And until then, keep living your best life. Bye, boos.